Underfueling or not eating enough could be preventing you from becoming lean and strong. And I want to give you a few reasons as to why that happens. But today, the fitness industry and diet culture has tended to glamorize this idea that in order to reach our body goals, we need to eat less and we need to move more and we need to train harder. But not eating enough can actually lead to poor performance in the gym, and it can slow down your recovery and delay progressions that you're trying to make in the gym. Now, stored carbohydrates is called glycogen, is what your body uses to power through a workout. It's your body's preferred fuel source for your workouts. And when your glycogen stores are depleted, your body looks for an alternative source of energy. This is typically from amino acids, which is from protein, and your body starts to use these amino acids for fuel instead for your workouts. And this process is kind of what can contribute to maybe you hitting a wall towards the end of your workout, or not making progressions as much as you'd like during your workouts, and just kind of feeling tired and lethargic during workouts. But we have to remember too that, exercise makes tiny tears in your muscle fibers, and muscles grow and rebuild post-workout with proper nutrition. But if there isn't enough carbs and protein available, so energy and building blocks, your body isn't being provided with enough nutrients it needs to recover in order to make adaptations and progressions from your workouts. Another thing that happens is, when you don't eat enough, that can actually contribute to fat loss resistance. And what I mean by that is lean muscle is the most expensive tissue that we have in our body. And when we aren't eating enough, muscle is one of the first things to go because of how much energy it takes to maintain it. And unfortunately, the less lean muscle that we have over time, the lower our metabolism is. So under eating or under fueling can contribute to this muscle loss, which can contribute to lower metabolism, which can contribute to fat loss resistance. So, kind of going back to the last point, like under eating really sacrifices lean muscle for fuel. And again, carbs are muscle sparing, which means our body uses carbs as a preferred energy source. But when your body has enough carbohydrates for energy, it won't have to draw fuel from your muscles to compensate for the low energy. And if there isn't enough carbs for fuel, your muscle tissue will be broken down so it can use the amino acids from those proteins as energy for your workouts and for energy over the course of the day. So when you don't eat enough, you can't gain lean muscle first and foremost, but you could be losing the hard-earned muscle that you already have, which is kind of working against you in our pursuit of, maybe it's losing body fat, maybe it's increasing your muscle mass, right? Maybe it's losing weight. Muscle is so important. It's an integral part of changing your body composition. So eating enough to support muscle maintenance and development, but also just eating the bare minimum to support your workouts and to recover well, it's so important, even when you're trying to lose weight. And the reason I made this video is because, a lot of times when I work with people, sometimes I have them eating more than what they were eating before, we started working together. And that scares the shit out of people, and this isn't for everybody. A lot of times some people might be eating in a calorie surplus and we decrease calories, but this is for the group of people who consistently train, they work their ass off, they eat clean, they eat healthy, but they just don't see the progressions that they'd like in the gym and with their body changes. So, moral of the story is don't be afraid to eat. And when we fuel our bodies properly, when we take care of our bodies, we get more out of our workouts, we get more out of our recovery, and we get more results because of it. So don't be afraid to eat, and don't be scared when I tell you to maybe eat a little bit more than what you've been doing in the past. So see you in the next video.